start, as you guys know, our Puma lineup of products. It's a beautiful, best value based on what you get for what you pay here in Yankton, South Dakota. But don't worry, don't roll your eyes. I'm not going to give you another walkthrough of another fifth wheel because not all of you want that. Some of you want a luxury toy hauler. So, being that I am the kind guy that I am, I'm all about our team, our family of Forest River, and I want to give a little love to my buddy here, Tristan. He is with the amazing XLR team, which happens to be the best value based on what you get for what you pay in the toy hauler category. And he's just going to walk us through this beautiful 40G17. I like the name. And before we get going on this walkthrough, though, just so everybody's aware, one of the things that we're really focused on doing is building out this new blueprint of reciprocity, both for our dealers and those we serve. So obviously, when you have a lot of factory questions that you want answered by the factory, well, you got to find who the factory rep is. The good thing about Tristan is he's always got a smile on his face. He humbles me because I think you have one of the largest territories. So for the folks that are in the market for a garage-style fifth-wheel toy hauler, where is your region?
So I got a pretty big region. I cover from Maine all the way down to Maryland, and then I cover the state of Michigan, South Dakota, North Dakota, Oregon, Washington, Alaska, and then the whole country of Canada.
Right. So about 99% of all of North America get a hold of Tristan. Now, we're going to get into this. Before we do, I want to apologize for sweating my face off. You're not even dropping a bead. Kind of just a normal walkthrough. As we go here, the exterior, the meat and the potatoes, what are the questions that a lot of people are going to ask relative to the construction, and then what's all included here on the exterior?
So starting off on our front cap, a lot of people will notice we do a more of a flat kind of front cap here compared to other brands. Really, the reason for that is we do a laminated wall right behind that, where a lot of our competitors will do an aluminum cage or a wood-built wall. So that laminated wall is going to be just like our sidewall, vacuum bonded, aluminum framed, high density block foam insulation, so a little bit better insulator. If your head's in that front cap at night, you got a better insulation. Or if it's your closet, a lot of customers were complaining that their closets were colder Canada and northern regions in my territory. So we made that change, as well as this front cap actually allows us to have the same total footprint as our competitors. So we'll be 30 or 45 foot tip to tip in this thing, but we'll have a 17-foot garage where most of our competition will have a 16, 15, or a 16.5-foot garage. So same total layout, always have a bigger garage, which in a toy hauler, it's what everybody's looking for is that garage.
Awesome. And we'll go down this campsite profile here. So obviously, I like the fact that you guys almost have a gel coat finish, so it appears to me that you guys, similar to us with our Puma brand of product, people don't want all that veining and the spidering and the hairs that you see in the cheaper fiberglass that we can install. So you guys have a nice look there. I like the square windows. You're trying to one-up me, Tristan, but that's okay. Shout out to Lance Lees. You guys do a great job here.
Oh, yeah.
As we go down, though, you get the solid steps. That checks the box, the handrail, so you have stability before you even get into the coach. Toy haulers, though, they are known for entertaining always. So kind of talk about, as we move back here, what you got.
So all your nitros with the XLR line come with your outside TV and everything like that. And they all come with 3 awnings on your side, covering your TV and everything like that if you're sitting out here, as well as you also will have a rear awning off the back on all your nitros. So 4 awnings standard across the whole thing. Again, entertainment. A lot of people are coming around the campground, racetracks, anything like that, cooking out outside of toy hauler. So we always try to put as many awnings on there as full awning coverage, as well off your back so you can entertain, sit in this shade, and everything like that.
And obviously protecting those expensive toys, getting to those beautiful destinations. Talk a little bit about the triple axle and what you guys have for suspension.
Yep. So we use a motorized CRE suspension upgrade down there. It's going to give you 3 inches of cushion when you're going down the road. So if you do have that 2,500-pound side-by-side, 3,000-pound side-by-side in there, you're going to get that cushion when you're traveling down the road. It's not going to beat this thing up too bad. As well as you're going to get your Goodyear Endurance tires, made in America, everything like that. And then all your nitros have 7,000-pound axles across the board. So it's super nice, super easy. Weighted 21,000 pounds of total carrying capacity in this, or total gross vehicle weight in this thing. So you're ready to go with all your toys and everything.
And with the toys, they require some juice. So what about fuel? What do you guys have for that?
So we use a 40-gallon fuel cell across the board on all your XLRs going forward. So it's nice and easy. And it's prepped. And so you have your handle out here, just like a gas station, fill it up. Control panel, and you'll fill it on the other side with your truck and everything like that when you go to the gas station. But 40 gallons of fuel for your toys, as well as it's plumbed right up to your generator up front.
Awesome. Let's hop inside and we'll show you guys here on RVTV, streaming on multiple streaming platforms all across North America. I always like to start here in the rear of the coach, talk about the little party deck, what you guys have with this ramp set up.
Yeah, so this is our VIP party deck set up the way we have it. So you get 1,500 pounds of weight capacity like this, or you can pop these cables off, drop this thing down as your ramp to pull those toys up, and you get 3,000 pounds of carrying capacity on that. All your nitros come with the patio kit standard. On our boost line, it's an option. So if it's not on there, let the dealer know you want it, and we can get it to you.
The little nuances that I like too, you have obviously like a 3-season porch here set up. Is that an option or is that standard?
So the 3-season is an option. Most dealers will stock in the nitro line just because most toy hauler customers are looking for this. Especially when we get down to our smaller travel trailer boost. Nobody in that price segment has the 3-season door prepped or the option to do it, where now we do at XLR for 2027 going forward.
Just know, like, it is 9,000 degrees here, folks. As we make our way into this transition, obviously utility is important. I like the fact that when you guys do the construction, you make this transition a lot easier for those toys to come up here.
Yep, so we do a nice dovetail here. We kind of stretch it out more than most brands, so it's not as steep. But really the reason for that is you drop that ramp door down, you have a flat floor, you get that big bump where your motorcycles, everything like that are hitting. So we do that dovetail, it gives you a better loading angle and everything like that. You're not going to bottom out or anything like that as well.
Now, I love what you guys have done here, and this is my first time walking through this, so I always kind of like to be surprised and delighted. So kind of talk to me about what the vision was with this setup back here.
Yeah, so first, the big thing is 17-foot garage in this thing, 40G 17, that's kind of the way we do it. So biggest garage we can get in the closed garage in this model. You're going to get 5,000 pound tie downs, pull tested to 5,000 pounds across the floor here, and all your XLRs, as well as you get a half bath in this model. So stainless steel sink, we don't cheap out with any plastic sinks or anything like that. And a massive loft above for kids.
Because we know a lot of people will convert these toy haulers, for families or 2-bedroom units.
We get a lot of bunkhouse people as well, because a lot of times the small travel trailers with kids outgrow a twin bed. It's hard to outgrow a queen bed here, so you get your happy jack beds over the back. So queen over queen, or you can pop this up into a dinette. So we always have a dinette in all your toy haulers. And 2 queen over queen beds with another twin bunk up there.
Built-in blinds there. You got your exit windows all back here. So really
blinds, radiant backing foil on them. So when you close those things down, it's going to block 97% of that radiant heat for you.
And again, we're coming to you guys live in the 40G17 from the XLR team. One thing I want to point out, because a lot of people are always like, wow, okay, Tristan, this is beautiful. I know it's going to be 18,000 pounds dry. No, I think it's right around 15,000 pounds dry.
We're right around like that 15.2 or something like that. Fully loaded up with carrying capacity, you're at 21,000 pounds max physical weight in this thing with toys, water, gas, and everything like that.
Like this setup, we have opposing slides, so you're maximizing the floor space. You've got plenty of seating for all the guests. Your riding buddies, if you're out in Glamis or wherever you head out.
Yeah.
You got another smart TV, built-in soundbar, fireplace. Tell me a little bit about the kitchen setup.
So you're going to get your subwoofer here as well. So clip soundbar, clip subwoofer. And then come to your kitchen. We do this big oversized pantry.
Wow.
So try not to
floor
waste
to ceiling.
Space. Yeah, floor to ceiling. No wasted space there. Some glass inserts give it a nice look. All your nitros get a big oven. Microwave, and then in the boost line we do 3-burner cooktop and a convection microwave, no oven.
Nice.
And then your 16 cubic foot, so oversized refrigerator there, 12 volt running off that solar panel and battery that we got there. And one big thing we always like to point out is a real tile backsplash. So a lot of our competitors will use a peel and stick, where it seems like you're sticking it a lot more.
Yep.
It's peeling off, so it's a real tile. Solid surface countertops. We like to call our TikTok sink with a cup washer. Vegetable washer and all these little utilities and everything like that for you.
That is awesome. We'll make our way up here to the primary room. And then just kind of east-west facing.
Yep, east-west bed. So the nice thing about all our nitros is we actually have the same front end in this bedroom in all of them. So east-west king-size bed. We always do laminated slide end walls, laminated slide roofs. That front wall, like I was saying earlier, I always like to beat on it, is also laminated. Again, I don't know anybody right now in our segment that's really doing anything like that. And then they all have the washer dryer hookups prepped if you don't have the washer dryer in it.
And the one thing that I will say, even though I'm extremely biased because he is my homie, I love Forest River, is like we talked about that front profile. By making that change, you guys have been able to really maximize the interior space.
100%.
Typically in the RV business, no matter who you guys talk to, wait on the bathroom, but typically who you guys talk anybody you guys talk to, okay, typically there's usually a 3 or 4 foot difference from the exterior length to the interior, and that's kind of what he was alluding to. By them re-engineering how they can reorient the front cap and mount that, they are maximizing the amount of living space. So if you are somebody that's looking for the most bang for your buck, the most value based on what you get included for the dollars that you pay, especially if you're here in the greater Yankton, South Dakota area, where it's currently the temperatures the surface of the sun, you can get down here. They're going to have events today, tomorrow. And as I said, if you guys aren't able to get out here, you're not in this area, please just reach out to the XLR team, get a hold of Tristan, and tell them Willie sent you. We're going to do more than just talk RVs as I'm spending time with their amazing staff at Gavins Point. What I really want everybody to know is just how beautiful Yankton, South Dakota area is. I had never been here before, so the last 2 days have been fantastic. We have this amazing setting here of this beautiful lake, and just outside of the RVs, I'm going to be giving you guys a walk around of a great family floor plan, our 377 DS that we have set up at this beautiful pullover spot. But if you would, just for the people like myself, like Keith, that don't know what Yankton has to offer for family enjoyment, kind of talk about where we're at right now and just all the things that there are to do here.
Yeah, we're right up here on the Crest Road, right in the center, the road that connects South Dakota and Nebraska with beautiful Lewis and Clark Lake behind us, the Missouri River over to the east here. But Gavins Point Dam is the last reservoir on the Missouri River. We got a 33,000 acre lake behind us, all for recreational, and honestly, some of the most beautiful campgrounds in the whole nation, arguably. You know, with over a dozen, core campgrounds, state campgrounds, and all the permanent sites around us, with 2,000 to 3,000 sites just in a 10-mile radius, you can't beat it. We get 2 million visitors here from May to Labor Day. It's obviously a summer little hidden paradise here at Gavins Point Recreational Center.
Awesome. And I know, too, a lot of people with so many places to camp, a lot of times they'll ask Keith, myself, when we're traveling across the country, hey, will the dealership help us get units moved? Is there any kind of service that you offer for people? Just, maybe getting, set up, all the campgrounds. Is there anything that you guys do to just help people that maybe have those questions?
Yes, absolutely. With all the permanent sites around here, we're big into fifth wheel sales, destination trailers, and we will set them up right on your site. Like I said, it's within 10 miles of our store, so it's easy. We got specialists that do it. We'll help you, teach you how to use it at a permanent site, and all that stuff. So yeah, we absolutely will help you out 100%. You buy a big unit, you only got a half-ton truck, we're here for you.
That's awesome. All right, so this is beautiful. Keith, if we can just kind of pan over here, I'll put my little clip on here. And we're going to walk through, but you said that this is actually coming off the Lewis and Clark Lake, right?
Yeah, so down here we got Cottonwood Campground. It's one of the nicest campgrounds we got around. It sits on Lake Yankton. It's another little lake down here that is actually all the under seepage of the water from Big Lewis and Clark Lake, and then it'll flow down and dump into the Missouri River that you see tailing off of the dam over here.
So needless to say, you need to come to Yankton, South Dakota. It's beautiful. Another thing that's beautiful is this 377 DS. This is a floor plan for families. What we really like about this floor plan is you have a stretched out mid-living area that's going to be very spacious for families when you compare this floor plan to other models. If we come on inside real quick, I just want to show you guys, in 2026, by listening to the feedback of the staff at Gavins Point, you retail customers, we changed this dual suite that we used to have in previous years to accommodate for more seating. So you've got a beautiful sectional sofa, smart TV, fireplace. You've got a front entry here for your loft space for your little campers. We don't have a dinette, and kind of the feedback or the idea of why we did it this way. Everybody loves natural light. We have a lot of windows. So we want to accommodate, give you those beautiful views like you're seeing here at this wonderful pullover spot that we have. Seating for 4, we understand that you're all facing, but to me, if you've got, Billy and Sally doesn't want to see Billy's food in his teeth. So we hope that you guys kind of like how we did this orientation. This is why we did this bar top. The other thing that we've seen as we've talked to some folks that have bought this coach, this is actually an ideal location, something that we didn't think about, but of course I'll take credit. It was my idea. We have cages that you can fit down here. So if you've got, little 4-legged family members, a great spot to kind of put that away and have it out of the way. And obviously you can, break it down and move it when you guys are ready to eat. But very, very spacious. This rear bedroom is a queen bed. What we did a little bit different with our 2-bedroom when you're out there shopping, we did make the loft space a little bit smaller. We'll absolutely accommodate, I would say, it's still plenty of size for a couple little campers. But by not extending this all the way to the sidewall, it allows us to actually vent this so you have much better climate control back here. So that's why we stopped that. It also allows us then to give you a 83-inch tall slide box, which is kind of unheard of in the 2-bedroom floor plans. So if you want to have a lot of space, if you want to be very comfortable when you don't have to rely on the ACs with all these windows that open, we hope that you're really going to like it. We give you a lot of utility and storage as well. These are massive upper cabinets. You also have this nice built-in there on the camp side, equipped with your wardrobe closet and a nice little desk area that can actually serve as, if you work remote or your little campers have some schoolwork to do, they can be set up. You've got 110 USB. You've got your wall mount spot there for your TV. You do have a full bathroom here. Now, we don't like to go cheap and cut corners, so you actually have a second fiberglass surround. It's all one piece, no seams. You don't have to worry about it separating and gapping. We want to remove water being an issue everywhere when we built these. Porcelain commodes, solid surface on your vanity. You do have, your bed frame. We just like to show this is a spot where me as a manufacturer, I could save a lot of money and just use, 2x2s to frame this out. But we wanted to give you, we want to protect your investment. So we gave you all aluminum welded from the factory. That's how all of our bed frames are on all of our floor plans. U-shaped kitchen is going to allow you to have cross conversation with all of your guests. You're going to have an exterior access door for your trash can as well. All of your appliances are residential in size, including a 4-burner and oversized oven. High-rise faucet, pots and pans are actually going to fit. You got upper cabinets on both sides of the opposing space. So we're really maximizing, again, the space to better accommodate your families. As we come up here in the 377DS, the only thing that we had to give up a little bit by giving you more space is we did have to shrink this down. This is a queen size bed. So 2-bedroom, 2 queen beds, upper cabinets. Now your master here is going to be equipped with 110 outlets. So if you have CPAP devices, it can accommodate and be stable up there. Reading lights with USB charging. This is that second bathroom right there. And then at the front cap, what we are known for with our Puma branded product is 7-foot ceilings all the way to the front cap. You've got stackable washer and dryer right here. So if you are somebody that's 6'3", I know not everybody wants tall ceilings in the upper deck, but somebody my size, this is probably the most comfortable brand of product that's out there because we do have that filed patent and we're able to give you a lot more storage. So we hope that you guys like this 377DS. It's one of the many floor plans we have on display with the friendly staff of Gavins Point. Very honored to have Keith invite me to come out here and, put out a lot of hot air and our love and commitment of Puma and better serving all of you guys that we serve here in South Dakota and Nebraska. They have other great floor plans as well, even motorized units. So everything from aluminum-sided travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, motorized coaches, golf carts, e-bikes, anything that makes you smile and happy and have memories with your family. Gavins Point is delivering that in a beautiful setting. So get down here, meet Gavins Point, and tell them Willie sent you. Okay, are we live? All right. Oh, I have my hair wet. It's hot again. I thought it was going to be cooler today. It's not too bad. All right, so great day. Just got done. To the Farleys, love you guys. Thank you so much for coming and spend some time with us. Really, obviously, honored to meet you. You've been working with Keith, who's behind the camera. We're really happy that you are happy in choosing us. I also want to just thank you for appreciating kind of our approach. We want to be the most transparent and accessible. Now, as I said, Gavins Point, big customer appreciation event happening right now. Live music, they're singing. So if you're in the greater Yankton area, you want something to do, free food, they have beer, they have live music. All of these units are open and on display. So to show a little bit of reciprocity back to the amazing staff here at Gavins Point, I wanted to go live on behalf of our entire division of all the products that they have here on display. So we're going to go live on these. I've got 4 aluminum-sided travel trailers. So again, if you're looking for the best value based on the dollars that you're going to spend for what you get, and you just want to start out camping, maybe you don't want to buy one of our expensive fifth wheels, these could be 4 great options for you. So we're going to do quick walkthroughs, but I do want to be clear, I am not the general manager over these. That is Todd Martin, Sean Kaler, and obviously my boss, Fred Hirschberger. So anybody that has questions on these floor plans, you need to get a hold of Gavins Point, and they'll be able to answer more of those questions specifically. But I at least want to let you guys know what inventory that they currently have as of today, July 18th. So we will come on up here. The first one that they have is a 27 RBDS. I have not walked through these, but they are all open and unlocked. So again, they're letting you just kind of go through these floor plans on your own to find what's best for you and your family. So this is a 2-entry floor plan. As soon as we walk in, we're at the front of this coach. You're going to have an east-west facing bed. I bet that there's storage underneath here. There is, so that's very, very nice. I also am going to guess here in the primary suite, you are going to be prepped for stackable washer and dryer. And I believe, don't hold me to it, but that is really what the Puma aluminum-sided travel trailers are known for, is having the most spacious floor plans with the most amount of storage, as well as stackable washer and dryers. But that is my opinion, so, fact check that. Okay, so you got storage here under the bed, a nice window so you're going to have natural light. Obviously, exit from here as well. Nice wardrobe closet. We'll come through here. Oh, I really like this. Okay, so pretty spacious. This is going to collapse down for, a little camper. So you can set that up, obviously, as you see it, as a dinette, but that will make into a very, very small bed. Theater seating, giving you a direct view of where the TV would be mounted. Hi-fi audio system, fireplace. I like that it's raised here. That would allow you to, if you don't have big gunboats like me, you can slide your shoes under there and they'd be out of the way with all the traffic. As far as your kitchen, if any of you in the greater Yankton area are ambidextrous, you're going to love this fridge because you can open it from both sides. It's kind of like magic. Okay, back here, this is going to be your main entry. And then this is going to be your rear bath. So Keith, if you just want to kind of pan in there. And I'll read off this floor plan again when we go back outside. But this is the first one of 4 that they currently have in stock at today's customer appreciation and 5-year anniversary event. So again, this floor plan is the 27 RBDS. So get with Gavins Point if you like this, or get down here. Look at the crowd. I mean, this has been really, really good traffic. A lot of people love that beautiful Grand Mesa, by the way. Most pass-through storage that you will ever find on a fifth wheel. And they've got that, of course, here in stock. What do we have next? The 32 BH. F is in Frank. S is in Sam. Take a look in here. Ooh, all right. So this will be for you families. Looks like we got a little quad bunk set up back here. So you've got sleeping for 1, 2, 3, 4. This will go up. You can lock that in up there, giving you head clearance. This is, of course, laid out as a bed, but it will fold up as a couch. I like all the natural windows back here in the quad bunk. So they have so many beautiful places, from Lewis and Clark Lake to, how many campgrounds did they say that they have?
4,000 sites.
Yeah, 4,000 sites. That's crazy. So I like that they put a door here so you don't have to hear the kids fighting and pulling each other's hair. I like the island, high-rise faucet, undermounted sink with cutting board. That's very nice as well. This one, also ambidextrous. Nice. You're going to have a 3-burner with an oven, your microwave, TV mount, hi-fi audio. Again, put them shoes here. Don't make mama mad. Coming back here, okay, got a bathroom back here as well. And then up here in the primary suite, yeah, see, I think that's what they're known for. Stackable washer and dryer prep is right here in that closet. Wardrobe closet, mirrored finish, east-west facing bed. Very, very nice. We'll keep this sucker going. Man, it is hot. I am sweating like a beast. And I just soaked my face with water. This is the 32 BHFS. We'll continue our journey. Okay. We'll go right into these destinations. This is the 39 P is in Paul, Q is in Queen, B is in Bill. Don't ever call me Bill. It's William or Will. I don't like Bill. Okay, let's see what this sucker's got. Okay, I'm betting this is a 2-bath, and I'm betting, yep, this is going to be for the little campers. So they have their own half bathroom. So again, there's no reason to come out of here unless they're all going to eat together. Really, really spacious here in this quad bunk, opposing slides. So a lot of space for the kiddos in this floor plan. You have matching wardrobe closets on both sides of this layout. TV backer there. You got power USB charging throughout the coach. Coming up here, okay, that is a pedestal dinette, so that is not going to collapse down. But again, this is a destination layout. You're going to see more premiums in the way of your appliances as the camera is showing you. Solid surface as well. TV mount, hi-fi audio, fireplace, same setup. Massive sliding door to walk in. A lot of natural light. Not good today because it's like a magnifying glass, burning the ants and making me even hotter. And here you've got a bath. Keith, if you'll show that off. And because this is a destination, it looks like you have a king-size bed now in the primary room. Nice oversized wardrobe closet again with mirrored finish. And again, oh, bingo. So I don't know if this is an option or standard, but the way it's set up, it does have stackable washer in it and installed here at Gavins Point, July 18th. This unit is currently here in stock. I think we'll have to go back out through that bathroom. This is a nice floor plan. A lot of storage. I think that's solid wood. It's nice. Okay. And I think there's one more. So again, that was the 39 PQB. And if you guys have more questions about the destinations, you know, and talking with the owners, these are doing really, really well. I want to give a little shout out to Forest River at corporate. Great program we have going on, the Great Getaway Sales Event. So I don't want to, you know, have other dealers get mad, but they got a nice program going on. This one, 39 PQB. Is that the same one? So they've got two of this same layout. So we got more coming. I think actually they have some laminated Puma Trax travel trailers. So we won't go live on that one. I'll make sure I cool off. I'm going to go sit inside by their AC as I just lost 3 pounds on this live video. But just again, Keith and I can't thank the amazing staff here at Gavins Point enough for your hospitality and your support. But I need to get a towel to cool off. What's that? Yeah, and the 5-year anniversary. So happy anniversary to you guys on behalf of Keith, the sweaty guy right here, and our team back in northern Indiana. Stay tuned. We'll get more recordings of those laminated travel trailer floor plans that are in stock today, July 18th, with the friendly staff of Gavins Point RV. If you got any questions, get a hold of them and tell them Willie sent you. All of us tuning in, no matter where you are in North America, where these are sold. Yes, I can, believe it or not. If you have specific questions, it is not my place to answer them, but I invite you to get with Gavins Point if you're here in Yankton, or just go to our Forest River website to learn more directly from the Puma Trax team. But since they're part of our Puma family, want to give them a little bit of love and just let some of their products be showcased here in the videos that we're doing live, as Keith and I have been here all week. All right, so from my understanding, if you see this rhino coating on this laminated travel trailer, okay, this will tell you guys that these are all going to have bed slides, and I believe they're going to be king-size beds. Over here, we have a different front cap that doesn't have that rhino coating, so this should tell you that these are probably going to be a little bit smaller and not have the bed slides, so you have a north-south running bed, and it's probably going to be a queen bed. So let's take a look at what I believe will be a king-size bed. This is the Puma Trax. Let me give you a second to grab a pen and paper. This is the Puma Trax 3300 FLBS. So again, it is a 2-inch sidewall, fully laminated, okay? We're going to come on in here. All right, wow. It's pretty slick. You got a massive TV. I'm guessing this is a 65-inch TV. Sectional sofa with a pull, so manual theater seating. Hi-fi audio, fireplace. I like this built-in dinette with this table that can be moved around. You also have little footrest that you can move throughout as well. So I like that.
Or you can sit on it.
Or you can sit on them. Let's see. 6'3", 240. I've lost 10 pounds if my wife is watching because it is hot. I like that there's a lot of utility in the way of storage here on both sides of this massive TV as well as lower cabinets. I have Keith switch spots with me here. Right here, you've got some storage as you transition to that entryway. I like the orientation. This is very similar to almost a U-shaped kitchen, so they split it here. So this could be, overflow or nook. You do have a spot here and power, but this spot right here will hold your paper towels. I know everybody in the RV industry makes a big deal about that. USB 110 outlet charging here in the kitchen. You're going to have a nice fridge. It looks like it's also ambidextrous in this category of product. Undermounted sink, high-rise faucet. Moving on our way back through here. So here we are. So that front cap, if you see it's got that rhino black coating, there's your bed slide, east-west facing. Very, very nice. And we're going to continue back here. You got a double vanity, very spacious. And this is, Keith, if you'll just pop over here, it is an oversized shower. So very, very spacious. Again, we're coming to you guys live in Yankton, South Dakota. Current temperature is 350 degrees. And this is the 3300 FLBS by Puma Tracks here on the exterior as well. A nice LED awning here, oversized awning. And I'm assuming this is to mount for an outside TV. Just don't mount it when it's raining. Well, come on over here. We have the Puma Tracks 2580 RBSS. Outdoor fridge. Nice touch. Let's take a look on the inside. So first, we'll let Keith just kind of navigate through again. Very nice oversized shower. Very spacious rear bath. And then as you come in here, you're going to have this nice oversized slide dinette that's going to collapse for seating. Nice theater sofa. Smart TV. Hi-fi audio. Fireplace. Nice kitchen. 3-burner there with the glass top so you can extend your prep space and, put some of your meal prep right there on that glass. And then here you go. You have a north-south facing queen-size bed. I like the elongated end tables on both sides or nightstands. Looks like hidden storage, but it's not hidden when I say it on video, as all of you guys can see this throughout North America. Sorry. And then you got wardrobe closets outfitted with mirrored finish. 2 ACs, it looks like, on this one. Is there one in that bathroom? So this may be a 2 AC floor plan, which I'm sure when it's running, it will definitely cool off. But that is the Puma Tracks 2580. So if you are somebody that doesn't need a king-size bed, you're going to want to just, again, when you find one at a nearest authorized dealer, look for the all-white front cap for the queen-size bed. Or if you want more space in your primary room, look for this black rhino coating look. That will tell you bed slides. That rounds out everything in every category from our Puma family and from our Puma family to Gavins Point and all of our authorized dealers throughout North America. We thank you guys for your support and commitment with our brands of product in every category that we serve. If you are looking for more information on anything that we make, go to Forest River and learn more about each category that you will find at our individual Puma websites. If you have questions about our fifth wheels, we'd love to hear from you. Give us a call at 574-821-1487 or send us an email at 410cs@forestriverinc.com for all things fifth wheels. Thank you guys so much. All right, we are getting here to the end of the 5-year anniversary customer appreciation event happening in Yankton, South Dakota. You guys have had to stomach me suffocating the internet, my own social media feed, talking only about myself and our team and our products. And I've been getting a lot of calls going, man, your product looks good, but Willie, you are ugly. So how about someone pretty? I have Noah Johnson here, and I want everybody to know, if you didn't know, it's not just towable RVs here with the friendly staff of Gavins Point. That's right. They have high class. That's why Noah's here, and they have motorized units on display. They are down to one, and I want to, in defense, because he is like my brother from another mother, they've got a ton of different floor plans. So they're down to this one. So stay tuned. I know he's already been batting the eyes to the owner here at Gavins Point. So you should see some exciting new floor plans coming. Hit Jordan. Where is your territory in North America?
Hi, everybody. I'm Noah Johnson. Nice to meet you, Will. Thanks for everything you do, brother. You're awesome. To give Will flowers for a minute, his transparency and this new precedent he's setting for the industry is absolutely incredible. We love you, brother, and I appreciate the praise. So I'm going to be all over western side of Canada. I've got Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, and Wyoming as well. You guys, of course, can find us on ForestRiverInc.com. If you guys want to reach out to me directly, just ask for Noah. Now, like Will said, I don't have a lot here at Jordan's yet, but coming soon, we got some really, really awesome stuff. We got some off-roading 4x4 you guys have probably seen on the internet. That'll be here next week, so come check that out. Make sure you stay tuned for that. People looking for a Class C with all of the different drivability, maneuverability, and the comfort of a Class B. What we're standing in front of right here, the 2030 Ram ProMaster, is going to be exactly what you're looking for. So you get all the amenities of the Class C with the size of a Class B. So this is our rendition of us dipping our toes into the Class B market. So if you guys want to come inside, I'll show you a few features. And we'll check. Obviously, we are trying to, again, get into the more comfortable, way less intimidating market. A lot of people get into a Class C and they're like, this is awesome, this is cute, but it sleeps six and it's just for the wife and I, or I'm a solo traveler, whatever it is. So that's why we did some of the Class C amenities. So typically what you see with the B is going to be a wet bath, which essentially just means you're going to go potty where you shower at. This, again, talking about the Class C amenities, this has a true dry bath, which is super, super convenient. And most people looking at something of this size wouldn't assume that that's in here until you walk in this beautiful coach. In the back, you got the Euro lift bed, so this gives you a ton of space underneath, but again, still allows you to have a dedicated bedroom, just like a normal Class C would, or a dedicated bed. Underneath here, you've got a table that you can pop up whenever. This obviously comes apart. Can be stored in this closet here behind me. There's plenty of storage inside here as well. If you can take a quick peek at that. So you pop that table in there. And then below can come kind of whatever you want. Obviously extra storage, but you can see to the left and right here, you've got tie down. So this can act as a little toy hauling space for you too, which is super, super neat. And way back there, you'll see that frame of the door. So that does have a rear end storage compartment, entry door as well, which is super, super awesome. This is, we'll step outside and I'll show you guys some stuff on the exterior of this coach that are super cool too. So this is going to be a full fiberglass roof. That is standard for all Forest River Class C Sunseeker Forester Solera products, as well as the front cap with no front-facing seams. So that super annoying leak everybody gets a year into the coach, that annoying headache every single person I've talked to at a show has experienced before, or at least has heard about. You're not going to get that with any Forest River Class C. So this has what's called a trucker cap. So there's obviously no cab over bunk too. So again, the maneuverability is incredible. The space of the doghouse itself is incredible. Lots of legroom, lots of luxurious features to a cockpit like a Dodge or like a Ram ProMaster, excuse me. So come out to Yankton, South Dakota. It is a hot one out here today. We are suffering. We are making the best of it. But we would love to see you. Again, guys, my name is Noah Johnson. Feel free to reach out via website, number, however you can find me. I'm here. And I look forward to seeing you guys. Thanks again, Will.